so let's pick this load up. Somebody was speaking to me. Hey, how you doing? All right, so I'm getting out the tools that I need to strap this load in. He did it. I was like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. And just like that, that was it. I was done. On to the next.
What?
Drop.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission.
And how I became a woman truck driver, because I wanted to make something just for the people who were looking for research, because I'm not one of the trucker content creators that's here to try to convince you to get your CDL or whatever. If this is the path that you want to take, definitely know that it is a big lifestyle change. It is not just a job.
Yeah.
It is literally everything in your life will change from that point on.
Nah, definitely
Basically,
is.
I had done a little bit of everything when it comes to different work industries. I've worked in retail, I've worked in serving industry, hospitality, I've worked at hotels before, I've worked at warehouse, I've done receiving, I done did DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, also be a nail tech. I done taught myself how to sew. I done, if there was a way to make money, I was putting my hand in it. Also went to Georgia State for a year and a half and ended up dropping out, but I just went just to say okay, I tried. College isn't for me. A degree is not the only way to get money. Best believe that. Started back working going job to job for a little bit. I watched the video about why
what was
and
that?
how I became a I have a couple friends that drive trucks, and so that kind of opened my eyes to the industry. But yeah, I seen a lot of stuff firsthand. I started taking a liking to the industry, and I started being very interested. I started asking a lot of questions. I was learning how to hook and unhook from a trailer. I was learning how to drive before I even actually started taking it serious. So that's kind of the backstory as to how I became interested in truck driving. The other thing that appealed to me a lot about the industry is the freedom. And when I say freedom, one of my problems...
Bro, it is not that free. I'm going to tell you right now, man, trucking is not that free. You actually can get stuck in trucking, bro. There's a lot of people out here in this trucking industry, and they cannot get out the truck. They can't get out the truck. They can't do nothing but stay rolling, man. They not around their family. So it's not really that much freedom. Now you can't have a sense of freedom. You know, I wouldn't even understand why women would be out here by themselves. It's kind of crazy, but you got to be a certain type of breed to be out here.
That I used to have about being at all my other jobs was the fact that I got tired of people quick. I got tired of management. I don't like being micromanaged, and that is not something I have to deal with while I'm on a truck. It is my truck. I run it how I want. If I don't have to talk to my fleet people as much. I probably talk to them once a week. And that's only with certain instances. They just tell me where to go, when I need to be there, and any extra details they send to me. We don't really talk on the phone much. And also the financial growth. Now, one thing that I do want to advise the people, if you are doing the research on this industry, there are a lot of people who get on here and tell y'all that y'all can make $100,000 your first year driving a truck. That's not realistic. Not saying.
Nah, she is telling the truth. Y'all are cooked. If you're trying to come out here in this trucking game and you're trying to actually be out here and make $100K your first year being a trucker, bro, let me tell you, bro, it's not going to happen like that, bro. She's telling the truth. Facts, bro. That's all facts. Like, I'm vibing with her.
It's not possible, but it's not realistic. Like, at the end of the day, you have to get experience before you can start climbing up that totem pole to start making more money.
That's true.
I do make a good chunk of change per week, and I definitely see the difference from what I used to make at my old job. The longer you stay in it, the more you're going to get paid eventually. So yeah. The last thing that made me want to become a truck driver is because I always plan way ahead of time, and that can be a good and a bad thing, but when it comes to a career and a job, it's a great thing. So many possibilities for you to make money in this industry. Even if you're not behind the wheel, once again, I do plan on getting my endorsements, getting that cent per mile up. I will never drive teams ever. That's something that I don't want to do. In the long run, when I plan to get from behind the wheel, there's so many ways that you can still have a hand in this industry and make good money from it. So yeah, that's the why I became a truck driver. The video.
And that's the thing, guys. This is female truckers versus male truckers. And honestly, I see where she's coming from. She's saying, I would never want to be a team driver. I like team driving. I'm a team driver. And I've been team driving, what, going on 7 years almost. See, I don't know about just being in the truck just alone like that. I was in the truck alone my first year. But for the first, just being there by yourself is you're a different animal at that point in time, man. Let's figure out what all the other truckers, all the other female truckers are doing, man. What this lady doing right here, man. Let's check it out.
All right, so let's pick this load up. Somebody was speaking to me. Hey, how you doing? All right, so I'm getting out the tools that I need to strap this load down.
What is going on?
I got corner protectors because I don't need to keep breaking my straps. And that
breaking her straps,
I forget exactly what it was, but it needed to be strapped and I needed to chain it down. So I moved and then I was starting to chain it, but then some guy came and he was like,
shout out to all the hot shot truck drivers, the hot shot ladies out here getting it.
I'll do it. So he did it. I was like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. And just like that, that was it. I was done. On to the next.
What?
Dropping it off the next day. All I did was
Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, they got it on easy mode. Somebody strapped the load down for her and she just dropped it off.
Strap it. I took off the chains and the binders, put all that good stuff up. He took it off. He was really nice he was really nice and really attentive. And he signed the paper and that was that. It was out of there. I put all my stuff up and we gone.
Women versus men trucking is a different beast, bro. Y'all see what I'm seeing, bro. It's just different, man. It's kind of flowery. Everything's just going nice. The guys, the guys offloading the trucks are super nice and everything, man. Let's see what else is going on, man.
She about to learn what I be doing out here, cause she always be like, "Oh, you be working out there like a Hebrew slave."
Another hot shot.
I like to show her one part of what it is that I do when I gotta hook up the trailer. All you gotta do is roll this in this direction.
Getting it done.
Lower the trailer down.
She needs some WD-40 on that.
She teaching her.
Fine, let me get some WD-40. You don't need to be doing all that talking. Just do what I tell you to. That's your problem, talking. Had to get my girl out here one time. You're gonna get in the back and you're gonna hook everything up. Good God Almighty, who that is standing back there?
Good God Almighty.
All right, let me move this stuff.
I'm a truck driver.
The lever, pull it up.
This?
Yep, put it down in that hole. Now unhook that.
They out here.
Chain.
Shout out to these ladies, man. They out here putting their foot on something around here, man.
Unhook one at a time. Now hook the chain on it. Hook one chain on there. Okay, now do the same thing on the other side.
Oh, child, this sounds burning me out.
Hook it to the chain. Yeah, right there.
They getting it done.
Plug it into this right there. A day in the life.
Yeah, they getting it done, man. Let's see, man. This be the last one. Flatbed. No, we gotta turn that off, man. It's the flatbed truck driver. She is up there on the flatbed with a dress on, man. Getting it done. Strapping these shingles, man. I did shingles before. I done strapped down some shingles before, man. It ain't that easy, man. I really don't like them because you gotta really, at the end, you gotta cross them up and all this and that to make sure they ain't flying off the back. But she up there doing these shingles, man, with a dress on. What's your excuse, guys, man? Ain't no excuse at this point, man. It ain't no excuse at this point, but that dress is looking different. I ain't gonna lie. Oof. Bro, when I get my stream deck, y'all, bro, what's all that movement back there, bro? What's all that, bro, what's all that movement, bro? This is what you get the truck in? Bro, this is crazy work, bro. What is all this? Bro, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's women versus men trucking, man, and you gotta understand that women got a different type of way of trucking, and it works for them. I'm not hating on them or throwing no shade. And if it works, it works. They making their money out here. They doing it legit. Do your thing, man. It's crazy, man. Shout out to all the ladies, man.